Okay, a lot of people have concerns for Alzheimer's disease, and this book is very useful. It talks about how coconut oil helped to reverse problems of cognition in Alzheimer's patient. So I strongly recommend for anybody who has this in their family or who may have had the diagnosis themselves to take a very serious look at this, because the story of ketones is a story of a metabolic process. We use glucose, but what happens, they believe, is that the brain in Alzheimer's patients can no longer absorb glucose, but can absorb ketones. And so by feeding a person who's already in this state coconut oil, this can improve cognition. Next slide, please. Some people say, oh, I slept all night, but I always feel tired. A lot of people have what they call, chronic fatigue syndrome. This endocrinologist is very helpful. She gives like an 8-step program to rev up your body and get you back in balance. So I strongly recommend this as a reference if you have that kind of problem. The next slide, please. I cook a great deal. I don't go out too much. There are a few places that I do eat out. One of them is Fit Foods Cafe over on Clintmore and 441. It's in the same plaza with Ben's Deli, if anybody's familiar with that. Seasons 52 is also a place where you can find organic foods. And there's a place up on Ocean Boulevard in Del Rey called Rosa Luna. They also serve organic foods, organic beef. So that's a consideration. This Peruvian Power Foods is a lot of fun. I do a lot of my own cooking, and this book talks about 18 superfoods. The superfoods they talk about are things like goji berry. You might know it as gooseberry, South African gooseberry, which is very high in antioxidants. Something called maca, which is a root that contains a high amount of energy. Purple potato, purple corn, and cacao. The maca is an interesting substance. It was fed to the Incan warriors at the time of battle in order to prepare them for battle, and once the battle was over, it had to be removed from their food, otherwise they would rape and pillage their own people. So it's known to be you know, an energizer and a stimulant better than Viagra.
Can I just say, I take that as in a package that was designed for NutriBullet, that's available in Bed Bath & Beyond. It combines chia seeds, goji berries, maca, and cacao.
Yeah, you can find the goji berry, the maca, cacao, those kinds of things made by Alvita. And you can find it in Whole Foods. And they have a particular section there. Okay, next slide, please. You're already familiar with this Dr. Weil, and this is just generally his site is right here. This book, Spontaneous Healing, is a way to pursue any kind of healing if you have a condition. It helps you to make slow changes little by little and increase your ability to support your body to heal itself.
Let's take a quick look at this.
Go ahead.
We have time. He has an amazing section here, the top 50.
Top 50 questions?
Top 50 questions and answers.
Can people see that? I don't know if any, people can't see it, Barry. It's not big enough for them.
How's that?
Good.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can move this a little better. Almost everything you can think of.
You ready, Barry?
Yep, we're ready to go.
Okay, and the last slide. And this is Tai Chi and Qigong. Tai Chi is a martial art. Some people think it's a dance. It's not. It's a martial art. Qigong can be loosely translated as Chinese health exercises. Qigong is a form of movement that sits at the base of all the Chinese martial arts. It's your foundation. I practice both of these arts very regularly. I have done since 1997. I had no reflexes on the right side of my body for more than 10 years. After practicing Tai Chi 5 days a week for close to 18 months, the reflexes on the right side of my body actually returned. My doctor was amazed. He called the nurse in to see it. I was very amazed. I never expected to see reflexes again on the right side of the body. But little by little, this has really improved my health and my functioning, even though I still have nerve damage and I still have sclerosis, which means scars in the brain. So this is the school I go to. This is the Kung Fu Tai Chi of Boca Raton, also known as Health Improvement Services. The classes are wonderful. They're well priced. You get a lot for your money. The people are very welcoming. We have all ages at the school, and there's a school east in Boca. There's also a school west in Boca. So I strongly recommend that you pick an exercise that you like and do it daily. So here's to your health.
Thank you very much. Excellent.